What's up, guys?
Don't forget, check out the Winner Table. It is a brand that just wants to embody that we are all winning. As long as you keep pushing, you keep doing what you love, and you're just, keeping a positive mindset, you're winning.
Keep living and keep winning.
Exactly. Stay strong. Stay invincible. TheWinnerTable.com.
Like, comment, subscribe. Check out in the caption or the bio below, whatever the fuck it's called, TheWinnerTable.com. Guys, we love you.
The Winner Table, we up.
We
Let's
up.
go.
We up. Oh my God! And I just want to see my sexy ass while we're just real quick, and you can flip it around, Remy.
What does the sound sound like? Is there that weird hiss? Do you guys hear a hiss?
Hiss.
Like you hear that? Okay,
the fridge.
cool. I told you I don't take too many bong rips. All right, hold up. All right, brother.
Well, listen, yo. Welcome to the Winner Table Podcast. Let me flip it around because I'm just staring at myself.
I
just keep looking at me.
This guy's out of control. The narcissism.
This is Lance Prince.
And Johnny Walker.
And welcome to another day, another dollar, another dime. Oh, man. Well,
especially, and I think another day, another dollar, another dime. It's about just keep pushing forward, everyone. So if you have something right now that you're working on, keep pushing forward. I want this podcast to be, if you're seeing this podcast, I want this podcast to be the thing that reminds you, keep pushing forward. I actually had a request for Lance to play just to set the vibe, set the tone. This is what's going on.
Just press play right here?
Just press play right there, right where that is. Wait for it. We're here at the Winner Table Podcast.
And we just want to say that we love you. We appreciate you. We hope you're having a great day, great week, and a successful month. Yep. Woof. Woof, motherfuckers, woof.
Yo, this shit's fire, though.
Don't sweat it. You got this. You're going to wake up tomorrow. The sun will shine again. The moon will rise again. You shall love.
Fire,
you shall be loved. You shall win. You shall learn. You will be. You shall be. Shall be, should be, whatever it could be. You get what I'm saying.
No, we understand what he's saying.
And you're a winner. I'm a winner. Johnny's a winner.
We're all winners. I mean, being a winner is a mentality to have. It's like you can keep pushing forward.
This is a hell of a start, bro.
This is, right? I wanted to turn up on the podcast, let people get that, but...
Hopefully we don't get copywritten, but...
I mean, listen, we could cut it up into...
Well, hopefully me talking over it was just
oh,
exactly
yeah, hopefully
it,
you talking over it is like something that actually causes that...
Ding. Who said that? Who said that? No.
But yeah, all right.
No.
I just wanted to play that because it felt like it.
Dude,
it felt like it aligned with the moment. Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
And we were talking about that yesterday on the other podcast.
Yeah. Last week, as you should say.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yo, let's just talk about how Picture This is out, man. Picture This. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out now.
No, you can't picture this.
It's linked in the bio. It's gonna be. There'll be a caption card right above right now, or an information card, whatever the fuck YouTube calls it. Yeah. Can you picture this? We have beautiful models: Christina, Anaya, Savannah, Naomi.
For sure.
Beautiful Zoe DeLento, our photographer also featuring in the video.
AK-40 Devin,
the videographer, and the great Nico.
Nico, the drag. The
drag queen. No, we love you, Nico. We love you. No.
I was gonna say drag racing, but I meant
no. He does the drifting.
Drifting. Yes.
Nico, I think that's his Instagram. Nico Drifting. We'll tag them all in the description below. But
we had three locations too. Like three locations. We were at this photo studio. Shout out to that photo studio. They actually were really amazing. Like the
amazing photo studio. It was called the Cave in Hackensack.
The Cave in Hackensack. That place is a awesome place to work with. They have some. I mean, it was really fluent.
We really appreciate their business. We also then went to a park down the road in Hackensack, and from there we had made contact to finalize the location for our drifting because we wanted
that park in Hackensack too. They had we had basketball players there that were just playing at the courts, and we just had them in the video too.
Yeah, and as you guys know, we had to just find a good location to get the drifting shots. And
I mean, I don't think they know, but it was actually illegal. A lot of the places around here are too hot, as he was letting us know, for him to do drifting. So we had to actually drive up or
no,
drive down.
don't give away the no. Don't.
I
Give
don't
away
want to
the
give it
tea.
away, but we had to drive down far
Okay, yeah,
to
yeah.
go to a place that was gonna be quiet. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. And that was
That was
the
the difficulty
that
of
was
finding the
that was
location.
not only difficult, it was a part of the challenge of the night, as well as not knowing. Listen, the whole day was planned to locations and visuals and
yeah.
ideas, but there wasn't direction that was given in a sense of what is going to happen, what are we going to look for in these shots other than
Well, that's the whole
these
idea
ideas.
of just the spontaneous idea of it. Because like you go out there, you have a whole plan, but you know everything that could go wrong will go wrong. There's always that. Like we had someone that was gonna be in the video as well. Another person that was gonna be in the video, but they had to cancel.
Yeah.
So it was like
Yeah.
we didn't know what we were just orchestrating and putting it together. It was a dope experience trying to bring all these creative minds together, and it ended up working out for the best. I would say.
AK-40 Devin is the one to say I was talking to him one night while I was working on the promotion for Picture This. I was talking to him through the DMs on Instagram, and we had discussed that basically most art is based off of spontaneity, and so it's difficult to be so consistent as it is as it's also a business.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the discussion was about spontaneous decision making and making art off of that, and
Yep.
to think that's basically how we made this beautiful masterpiece that you guys seen. The trajectory has been crazy. The views are just going up at a very beautiful rate. I didn't expect it to be going up as high as it is this
excited.
quickly. And what else? We have
So a few videos on TikTok, people getting lit to it. So shout
yeah,
out to them.
the promos are building up. We have streams shooing up, the promo for that as well as cooking. People are loving that, adding that to their playlist mad quick. What else? I mean, dude, like we have behind the scenes that will be coming soon.
That's gonna be great.
We'll be cooking that.
Oh man, the story of this video though was crazy. Pulling up, we had to pull up to
What's
Devin's
your
crib.
perspective on how it went? Because I'll tell you, this motherfucker's always late. No, I'm just kidding, but
Always late, man. It's just it's part of the
the journey. Yeah,
part of the journey.
The whole
because the thing
weekend
is
was a
sometimes
journey.
like you said, there's things that happen that you're like you can't always control everything, and sometimes you have to let go of the idea of having control of everything because that's just gonna make it worse for you when you're trying to accomplish something. Because the Murphy's law, what can go wrong will go wrong. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So I mean, this whole music video. You want me to start from like the beginning of making the track, or like
Nah, I mean,
the music video?
yeah, like what was your experience? Because I know from my experience, and I guess I could give you the rundown. Because, I remember pulling up, feeling very like foggy and kind of feeling like overwhelmed. The door was locked. People were waiting outside. It was fucking raining. The team that I basically put together is waiting outside in the rain.
Yeah,
like
everyone was out there.
Yeah, I'm over here like
It wasn't raining that bad though.
it wasn't raining that bad, but I'm over here getting told by these girls who also did their makeup and this and that, like, hey, are we gonna go in or what? So I'm over here calling, figuring it. So I was just in a kind of a daze in the beginning, and by the middle point, I kind of woke up and saw like what was going on. And I remember
the middle point during the
I would
first
say when
scenes?
you and I started to do the shots of us in the white room with the girls.
Right, okay.
And we started to build momentum. And I remember just kind of waking up from it, watching you and the girls were going in and out of the shots. And I remember going like, holy shit, like this is working. And I just remember looking at one of the models and being like, oh, wow, like I didn't expect this to be going as well as it is. And they're like looking at me like, this is great. This is a great production. We're enjoying our time. So even that, I was like, oh, wow, I'm double as proud. And it kind of woke me up for the rest of the time being. And then I guess to finish off my experience, it was just as from there being present. And then, towards the end, it was getting stressful because I was watching the time. And then I knew I had to try to get as many shots and squeeze in with what we had and be productive with blah, blah, blah. So with a time constraint, it was bothering me. But after that, I felt way more relaxed. We were shooting shots with no time limit. I did hate the heat. I was worried more about the girls than me in a sense because I wanted them to be comfortable. You feel me? I take pride in that sense. And, but they didn't complain. They were soldiering through and they were amazing. I can't tell you how much I appreciate them. And then from there, we had even more fun. I just feel like it just got more and more fun for me. It was like an exponential kind of a growth, just like
That's
how
amazing.
our song is building right now.
Right. The EP, the whole EP, man.
Yeah, the whole EP. It's not even just a song, guys. Picture this is 4 songs, 444 tatted on me. We love fours up in this.
You
bro.
might have to play fucking outside or something,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh,
Play
shit.
a track. I mean, listen.
Let me
quick-
play you guys some.
Quick,
But I guess just to wrap it up, by the end of the night, I felt more alive than I
love that.
ever bro. I've never
I
been.
remember once you were at that drifting shot, we got. If you
you
saw
remember
the
hearing
video,
me.
you should see it. There's a one scene in between, where you just see the excitement on. With Lance in
yeah.
his
Look at the
freaking
video.
drift
Look at
car.
the video. I'm just like, it's genuine excitement. It's a genuine expression. It can't get realer than that. I was just in the car a few minutes before that shot, and I just lived a life I've never experienced.
Yeah, I saw you and Justin IRL both get the video of you guys hanging out the window with your arm up, filming it. I was
Dangerous
like,
as
yo, crazy.
Fuck yeah! Like the amount of times I felt like I was gonna fall out the car or fly out the car was insane. But this guy was a professional. I trusted him.
He
did
said he
so
was a
good.
professional. His girl, she said, hey, she's seen him do it so many times. You
Yeah.
should trust him. And then I'm like, yo, I
He's
see these.
threading needles, bro.
But
He
here's the
was
thing.
threading
I said
needles.
I saw the bumps on his car, like a few dents. They were like, I was like, yo, where are those from? He's like, people I hit or things I hit. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like a part of his, because he does so many races, right? Eventually, maybe someone else hit him in a sense. You got to think of it
Yeah,
that way.
no, that's always something.
Because they're all drifting together in a line. So it's like almost a coordinated, like you have to pay attention to the guy.
His car was dope too.
It was amazing. And like he was literally, there was a section in the parking lot where it's like a patch of grass, like a curb patch of grass. And then like a small strip of road to do like a U-turn or whatever. And man, he's drifting right through that. Like it was, and he told me in person, he was like, yeah, man, I at first was not even gonna plan on going through there, but at some point I just in my mind was like, I could probably do this. And when he did it the first time, he was like, oh, I could do this every time. And
Wow.
that was it. So he's just that good
No, yeah.
where he could, judge himself.
I was able to tell he was very good at what he did.
and played it safe. It wasn't like he was going to rush to something he wasn't
He
confident with.
always did the right thing, and that's why I felt safe around it too. It's like he was legitimate, and like his car was like fully on Midnight Club vibes. If you remember playing Midnight Club 3 or something like that, like he had the lights underneath it. It was souped up. The colors were standing out. That car, like, it's great you actually got into contact with that dude.
I mean, he works at my job. Shout out Center Court.
Shout out Center Court.
Shout out Nico, man. Shout out Nico. Nico's amazing. He's an amazing human. And just speaking of amazing humans, we made this beautiful song. I feel like we should just play
this one, bro.
give it a. And I was gonna say also, do you remember what you wanted to talk to me about earlier?
Oh yes.
Perfect. Perfect.
Let's rock out, guys. Picture
This
this
is called-
EP is out now.
This song is called Outside. This song is called
one's
Outside.
Outside.
This song is called Outside.
This was the first single off the tape. Check this shit right here.
Picture this, the EP. Yeah, this is our song. You didn't know? Remy didn't know.
First time Remy hearing the E EP.
Yeah, if you want to check it out, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all platforms. Music video, picture this, out on YouTube right now. This song, Outside, you can find the audio absolutely everywhere. Find the picture of this EP on all platforms.
Just turn up, we can get content.
Check it, Remy.
We was outside, not coming in. Left us outside, not the one that lit. Was the right time.
Now I'm coming in, yeah.
Didn't push it
Yeah.
right, then I fumbled it.
She be coming on the scene like a memory. It be fake or real, but it made no sense to me. I be living in a dream like reality. I just wanted love, now they all be loving me. Let's go. You can't copyright us. This is our song. We purchased this shit.
Nah, YouTube's still gonna copyright us. We're gonna say, I have the license.
Not no rapper friends. Mobs and take offense. With no bands, I use Uber, it's a trend. I get used to popping trend. I just want her, I want her and all her fucking friends.
Yeah, couldn't walk in my shoes, yeah. Couldn't see my views, yeah. Louis V's expensive lenses. How you play me?
Been an artist.
All you do is
Mid impressions.
fire me out.
Rip your session.
RP another session.
We was outside, not coming in. Left us outside, not the one that lit.
Was the right time, now I'm coming in. Didn't touch his life.
And then I fumbled it. She be coming on the scene like a memory. It be fake or real, but it made no sense to me. I be living in a dream like reality. I just wanted love, now they all be loving me. You hear those double entendres, motherfuckers? I was lined up so vividly. I was living without curses.
Hey, turn up.
Yeah, I got visions, they be popping out so vividly. I was living without curses, now they after me. You don't want no demons, but they be in everything. I was making friends, but they turned into enemies. Shawty made me come in seconds.
Humble when I got goals. I get winds of freezing cold. I'm just trying to free my soul. Who got down to feel the boat? When you know your soul is priceless, it ain't never getting sold. All they want talk about prices when it's money that they owe. All they have to do is walk through, then I really gotta go. I really gotta go. Whoa.
Flex, cut that shit, cut that shit, Lance. Cut that shit. No, that's I fuck with that song, bro.
What you think, Remy? Wow.
Wow.
I like that.
That scares me a
Like
bit.
dark and cool. I like that. And wow, I like that a lot because I wanted
Scares
that
me a bit, bro.
dark aura. I remember when we were planning this music video, we actually originally wanted to make it this song.
That's the craziest part. That's why it's good that you played this song, and I wanted you to play this song because this was the original music video.
And
it was gonna be for this song.
because we're right now at 22,000 streams for this song. So we're talking, trajectory probably now that the EP's released, we're probably gonna see 50,000 streams soon.
You never know, maybe 1 million.
Yeah, and we were planning on doing the stream with or the music video with the song because of the streams, but something about it was just it's too
But the
dark.
thing too is here's the other thing. We were looking at the fact that this song was already out, so we were only looking at the data of because we released the singles. We did the waterfall release, which is a method as an artist always look into that. It's something where basically you have an EP or an album, and just maybe you have a small budget to start out with, or you want to give each song its time. Something you do is called a waterfall release, which basically means you're going to release each single each month, and then as each single's out, then you just do the full EP or album. So it's kind of how we did this. So we looked at the stats of the 3 songs that were out, and we were like, oh, this one did the most. Let's do the video.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's the thing. I realized, and I think I don't know if you maybe realize the same thing, but I was like you're saying, outside is way too dark and it doesn't match a photo shoot vibe. Period. Not a photo shoot. Just not it. It's not it. And
Yeah,
we have a
but-
song called "Picture This." What's up? Not with what we were wearing.
what would you see wearing in a video like that? In a
Yeah,
video
what
like the
would
song
you
you just
see?
heard?
I see. So like almost like that would be outside.
More of that.
More car shots almost like so that we could
More
even
car
have a
shots and just night,
continuation.
dark. Oh, yeah. Oh, you could do those.
We could do a
yeah.
part 2, but we would have to. I always say that the plan for outside would be those dark shots, but more like mask. Like we're wearing like some fucking like black hat. Yeah, dark shit, son. No girls, right? Like it's just
I
darkness.
mean, you could.
You could see.
It also
girls.
depends on what they're wearing and how they
Oh
add
wow!
to the design.
Imagine them all sleek like Catwoman or something, like in a sleek. Yeah, they did wear. Yeah. Type like Batman vibes for us too, in a sense. If you think about it, like
Interesting.
some like Batmobile shit.
Interesting. I don't know. I was seeing something different.
Okay,
Yeah,
not
yeah, I
that
was
dark.
seeing
Not
something
that
different.
dark.
Like that's almost like cartoonish. She means like dark in the sense of it's like almost like the energy and the different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's the different colors too. So it's the colors, but that's why the whole thing. Because I feel like the way we actually got to the music video being different was almost just interesting. Because we were sitting down thinking about, okay, let's do this photo shoot idea. Because the whole photo shoot idea even came from originally we were gonna do the winner table merch photo shoot. But then we were like, oh wait, maybe let's not do a photo shoot. Wait, maybe we want to do a music video as well. And then we were like, wait, let's blend the both of them. Unfortunately, we didn't end up doing any shots with the winner table merch, but we ended up getting a super amazing video that we said, okay, so let's do the photo shoot idea.
Yeah.
Then we're sitting there and we're thinking, wait. Why not just do a
The
different
song that literally says "picture."
Picture this. Where it's like, it's crazy that all happened and that song came before all the whole idea and everything and how it just laid out perfectly.
It was definitely a good choice. Obviously, just judging from our streams, so it's pushing as well as we were expecting. Seeing the music video
But like
sky
even
high,
the whole idea, the way it like came together is just, I think it's how things align.
majestic.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'm thinking right now, like my brain's like cooking with ideas about outside. Like I could definitely see the video opening shot being the car still going in the circle
Wow.
and then like it starts with the beginning of this song. You could already see it, son. You know, and then from there, you could even have drone shots of us in the middle now. Like I'm thinking, like dynamic,
Continuation almost.
yeah, make it more
But then it
dynamic, but now
changes
in
fully.
different clothes. Like literally, like same car but different clothes, so something changed.
Maybe add extra cars too.
But hey, I'm thinking even like break the dimensions. Like we're in a different multiverse. Like this is a different
Multiverse,
universe.
Spider Verse.
Not even. Well,
That's my
yeah,
favorite
like we're
movie,
different.
just
John,
completely,
like
like-
you're a different alter ego.
Yeah,
Almost
yeah,
like
that's
this is
crazy.
a darker place. Like we could even make the girls all sleeked out in black outfits, and like it almost makes everything.
Instead, and the whole thing is instead of having the white backdrop, it's like blacklight or something like that.
Well, it could be
Something like
I would
just a
say,
darker tone.
I would say that for a second location concept would be best to, so we keep the first location, which we basically go back to the same place for the drifting. And then the second place would be, we would have to do city streets where there's like literal, so like during the winter, like where there's smoke coming out the pipes in New York City,
Oh yeah,
the steam, we have to do it then.
While it's snowing too.
So yeah, so maybe, oh, you know what?
Get some snow in
this
there.
is a cold song. Would you say, Remy, that this is a cold? Yeah, and compared to Picture This, what would you say? Picture This is a lot brighter. Then we did it. Yeah, and we're showing contrast within this EP.
Yeah, it's not exactly. I know. I feel
like
like
that.
Remy.
Are we
Remy
drawing?
dissects
Would you say
music.
we drew different colors almost in a sense? Like
Definitely. Please tell me to. That's
Whoa.
wild. You know, I love that because
I like that.
I usually describe music in colors. I'm like, yeah, right now I'm seeing like greens and yellows and like
I was seeing blue for this
but
one.
not for this song. I'm not saying like, but in like hearing different songs, like you can see different colors.
Can
which
you
is
see
really dope.
bluish tone? Like I guess because of the cold.
I definitely
that's all.
see. I see blacks and reds in
Blacks
this
and
one.
reds. Interesting. Interesting. You see, this is how I guess artists, you guys get to just kind of like get a dive deep into how we just break things down.
Yeah,
We
right.
just like talk.
It
At
runs
some
in the
points, we're not
family.
even talking to each other. We're just talking.
We're all
to
talking
ourselves. Like
to
we could just do
ourselves.
this, right? Like
Yeah. Then you do this. Then you do this. Okay.
Right.
I turn to the side. Okay. Yeah. Now they don't hear me.
Dude,
but we
yo,
can
I
do
want to
this.
talk about like these two kids I've seen in college, bro. I don't want to. I'm not like picking on. I just hate how like they communicate. It's very interesting. It's like they walk down the hallways very far from each other, like very far, and they like are having a full conversation, looking straight ahead, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's a it throws you off because you think they're talking to you. They make
they're
dead
not.
eye contact with you, but they're having the guy. Like one kid will be like feet behind and screaming like what he has to say. Bro, I don't know. It's just
That's a little
like
different.
two pigeons. That's literally
That's a little
how it-
different. That's a little different. That's a little different. That's a different form of communication, but they're that tapped in.
Oh, like
They're that tapped
telepathically.
in. Yeah, they're
Bro.
just like, yes, we're tapped in. I can hear you from over here. Yes, I hear you. Too. Yes, let's continue talking about that one thing we were talking about. They're like also trying to be. They're trying to be secretive. They don't want
County
people
College of Morris. Shout out.
to.
my
CCM,
school, yeah.
bro.
No, I mean, listen. I mean, I'm not judging in a sense of like it's a bad thing. I think it's actually kind of like a part of me as a person. I study how people are, and like because I've always wanted to fit in. So like I watch that. I'm like, okay, well, obviously I'm not gonna go talking to my friend now like a pigeon. I'm gonna take note. And the next time, because I actually caught myself now many times talking like that almost,
Wow,
bro.
wow,
I'm
interesting.
like walking away from someone, just like talking straight ahead. And now I catch myself like, wait, yo, I'm talking like the pigeons I was making fun of in a sense. So it's like,
You know what they say about pointing the finger? There's three pointing right back at you.
exactly.
Boom.
So, I mean, I guess in a sense, yeah, it made me self-aware or more aware of my pigeon talk.
No, for sure. And I want to say this too. We'll dive more into that music video idea because I like talking about that. I love these visuals, but
I
I,
like
want to
that
say
too.
too the story from my perspective of this music video.
Yeah, tell me.
I mean, obviously, everything felt like it was worked out perfectly, but it was almost last minute. Like we didn't get the actual fits for the video until like what was that 2 days before?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like everything was just coming in last minute and everything just ended up somehow I just remained calm through the whole thing. It was like, yeah, this is going to be chill. Everything's going to work out. Cuz I feel like when you go into things with not much expectations, like you know all the things that can happen, but in the end of the day you don't have any expectations, everything just goes well because you didn't expect anything. So if you didn't expect it to go one way, if it goes this way, it's still like, oh, this is cool. This is different. This is all part of the story and how this experience is supposed to go. So like,
Glad
even
you were calm.
You funny motherfucker.
yeah, bro. Like even pulling up to the place and it's like everyone was waiting outside. I was also like, oh damn. Like at one point I was like, you know, how do we get in here? Where's all the information? Like what's
Right.
going on? But like with everything, you take each obstacle as it comes almost.
Yeah.
So it's like don't over worry yourself at the beginning before there's an obstacle in front of you.
I like that.
Always you could do this too, where people say you have obstacles, but then the opposite is you get rid of things that may, like you get rid of something prior. So you think about it ahead and then you actually defuse a bomb before it goes off.
Okay.
So you could do obstacles in front of you, or you try to think of everything that could go wrong and you defuse all those bombs to the best of your ability. But at the same time, you gotta be ready. Shit's still gonna go hit the fan. So pulling up there, that place was dope. There's some extra things that happened that happened with that location that are still, you know, it was an amazing place to work with. But it was a freaking trip, bro. Like
It was.
I banged an energy drink and we just started running. Then I felt bad because I didn't have an energy drink for Devin, bro. I gotta remember next time we shoot, bro, I'm bringing extra energy drinks for everybody.
Would you have any critiques on positive and a negative
Okay.
for me? And I'll do vice versa. I think that'd be interesting for the podcast.
For the music video specifically,
Yeah, that day.
first negative would be a little more chill.
Yeah, chill
A little more chill, bro.
dog.
Positive
Chill out, man.
is, you know, you I feel like you did a good job with direction, and because it's interesting. I feel like the positive and the negative kind of like contradict, right?
Yeah.
So it's like be more chill, but at the same time you did a good job of just sitting back and letting other creative minds there like guide us
Do
too.
their parts.
do
yeah.
their parts. Yeah.
You have to be able to delegate properly if you want to be a good leader.
The
in that
best leader
sense,
is
yeah.
a good follower or knows when to follow. You know what I mean?
Yes, and knows when to shut up. That's also a big one I've noticed.
Facts.
And yeah, and I guess for me, positive would be, man, I guess I've never thought about it.
Yeah, you put me on spot too. I was like, let me think about this.
But you were quick. Positive.
Freestyle.
I think a positive would be, bro,
None
that
of them. No, I'm just-
you definitely had a good way of keeping people like you would make sure no one was bored. I feel like that's a big thing. Like
I like that.
definitely because I'm kind of in my head, I'm trying to work on these things, so at some points I'm thinking like, oh, are these girls kind of like bored right now, or are these people like, you know,
or
and
is someone, you know,
whatever, right?
right.
Just in interrelationship wise per se, you kept
Keeping the energy up is what they call it.
Yeah.
Keeping the morale high.
Yes.
And I feel like that
did a
is-
great job with
Yeah, I appreciate that.
and I would say as well as taking leadership when I needed it, in a sense, when I would almost like throw the ball at you, and it's like you just were there to catch
Like
it,
I
bro.
said, the best leaders know when to follow, bro.
Exactly. And then for negative, man, I don't know.
Being late.
No, I mean like there's a whole lot of factors to that. Obviously,
There's a lot of factors to that.
I hate how you want to crack your neck, but you can't.
It sounds
Fuck.
painful. The worst part of the chiropractor is when they
Fuck.
crack your neck. That's frightening.
Yeah,
I've had it done numerous times, but it is the scariest part, hands down. And they tell you stay calm. That's one place it's hard to stay calm.
Yeah, bro. Like it's your spine, bro. Bro. Guys, take care of your bodies.
Take care of your body.
Negative.
Come on, bro. Give it to me, dog.
Damn, son.
I'm sorry. Pause. I mean, what the fuck is the negative? Yeah, it's okay. I,
don't
can
know.
take
I
it.
don't know.
I can handle it.
Oh, you know what? I do have a negative.
Go
I
ahead,
do
go
have a
ahead,
negative.
'cause
The end of the night, bro. It was the end of the night. I'm kind of like, bro, you got to stick with it till the end, kind of a thing. Like,
Oh, because I kind of left out early.
ride with the dogs, man. We, you know, kind of a thing. Mainly also like trying to like gather you at the end too. Is like, oh, come on, bro. Like we're at the very end on the final stretch, just trying to get to this like
right.
black and white. And I was remember the black and white, you know, at the racetrack, you know, finish flag.
Yes.
I was, and you know, I was like, you know, even trying to do payments at one point. I'm just like thinking like, ah, fuck, why am I chasing, or like, why am I feeling like this is a issue? But in a sense, like, how much is that really to complain? Look, I didn't even remember in a sense. So
That's
you
true.
know, but I guess in a way, you know, for next time, it's just kind of like, hey, like if we're clocked in, let's clock in till the end of the time, and let's, you know, clock out when it's time to clock out.
It's wrapped up.
Right. And I guess that's also for me too, because I don't clock out. I just like stay clocked
Now
in.
that's
So.
something I want to talk about too. Like, it's an important thing. I feel like as artists, or just as, let's say, entrepreneurs, are someone with a winner mentality. I guess someone that feels like they're never doing enough and they have to continue pushing. Something you should know is actually, taking that time to slow down, be present, and stop and smell the flowers, right? That actually improves your creativity and improves your productivity, because going 120% for 100% of the time is just completely impossible. It's like you can do it in bursts, like, okay, I went 120% this day. Remember, respect your body.
Yeah.
Respect your mind, respect, this blessing you have in this body to be able to not only create, but like if you do something with your hands or whatever it is, respect the fact that we all need time to just slow down and meditate. And like, I guess that goes into mental health.
Yeah, and I can't help but to feel like I'm the one to recommend to everybody to go and meditate, but I'm the last man to sit down and slow the fuck down, bro. Like
facts.
and dude, I'm like, I think it's important that people just see the perspective of like, everyone could preach to me all day. Oh, you're a baby, you have time. And I remember having this one ex that had parents even preaching it with me. Oh, you're only 22, you're fine, or 21 at the time. 21, you're fine, you have time. And it irked me for some reason. I didn't understand, and now I do. It's like, dude,
You
you
know
know
what's crazy about that though? I feel like that's the worst thing you could tell someone at your stage, or just at your telling young
don't tell me I
people
have time.
when you're like you have time. That almost lets you
Slows
know
you down.
Yeah, it slows you down when at the time when you have the time is now. You have the time to actually go harder and keep going hard. So when you're at that time when you're like, later in your time, in your years, in your career, whatever it is, now you have the option where now you have time.
Yeah.
You have financial freedom, so now you have time.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. It's like at that beginning, it's a fucking race.
Right. So that's why I'm thinking like everyone's like, take a break, take this. I'm actually feeling it. Like I've been just like, I don't know if I'm fighting a cold or like just getting over it. But now it's been a week of it. Like, come on. All right. Like I know that the days of having the cold, I was having the cold, but now it's been almost a week and a half of me still dealing with congestion and this and that. And I know if I just give myself a good 10, 12 hours sleep, I'm gonna wake up different. But I keep running off of a 5-hour sleep, man.
Running on fumes, bro. But that's what I mean about you need to know at those points when it's like, bro, I need to recover. Because I agreed. You have right now is a race. Keep pushing, keep going. But at the same time, knowing when to say, let's take a second. Because you got to remember, listen, we all have 24 hours, but you can actually accomplish so much with 24 hours, to the point where like your next 24 hours, if you recover and come strong, now next time you go hard again. And we have like weeks and months, and these things just could exponentially grow. But if you're not in a healthy position, how are you going to keep pushing by 100%?
And it's weird, bro, to say that I feel like being a person who did MMA training for an MMA fight fucked me up, son. Because it's like, perspectively, bro, none of this feels like hard work. My job is a lot easier than a Starbucks job or cleaning dishes somewhere.
I mean,
so what I'm just getting at is things feel easier.
Right.
But I'm almost the load, like I'm working.
Would you say you feel overwhelmed at all?
I would say that I understand that maybe I have the feeling of overwhelmed, but I don't compare it to the true feeling of, because I felt that true feeling of overwhelmed. I've never felt it before. November,
that was a physical
2021.
That was a physical feeling. But also,
I guess I'm a
feel
physical
like
person.
MMA and that is still very mental at the same time.
No, it was backstage. It was a mental overwhelming, bro. I was hyperventilating myself.
Because you're about to step into the cage.
Right. I mean, dude, it's just like nothing compares to that feeling. So it's very hard to catch myself feeling overwhelmed. And my body is like, dude, but I'm tired. But my brain's like, but you didn't even like work out today. What do you mean you're tired? Right.
Wow.
Like I'm like thinking, but I just worked. I've had 4 hours of sleep, worked an 8-hour shift, and then got home and did even more work.
You got to remember this. Sleep is one of the most important things to being healthy and productive. Sleep is one of the most important things. And that's coming from someone that also fucks up. Like I feel like past the past weekend when we were doing the winter table freaking photo shoot, that whole weekend, I feel like I was going
a zombie
maybe
mode.
6 hours of sleep throughout the whole weekend.
The whole weekend?
Crazy,
yeah,
bro. But that's not something that I recommend. I think sleep is the most important thing. And if you can get your sleep in control, I feel like you could even push further. Because that exhausting feeling, like think about it like this, we're all grinding. You have your job that you work, and then you clock out, and then you clock into something else. And when we're all grinding, it's like having that exhaustion feeling at that one point. It just you got to push through it, but sometimes it's hard. Like if you're actually exhausted, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's a weird conversation. It's like I don't know if I'm being stubborn or something right now, but it's like my brain's just like, but I'm not tired, dog. You're not tired,
Well,
Lance.
maybe you're not.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
maybe you're not,
That's the
bro.
thing. It's like, and I think about it. I'm like, all right, then I'm not. Like, my brain still has energy. I'm like looking at the clock. You know what? I could go to 1 a.m. I did
Yeah.
it last night. You know, I even though the next morning I'm like, tonight I'm going to bed at 8. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
what we
feel,
always
right?
say, and then you start getting into something.
Yeah, bro. And I'm just thinking, like, maybe it will pay off to where it's like I want to live out my goddamn dreams. I don't want to keep sleeping in them. So, so I don't know. It's just like you could tell me sleep is a healthy thing, and I definitely will agree. I think it's gonna come a time where I'll be sleeping very happily in a king size bed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
Waking
that.
up poolside, fucking hop in the hot tub, fuck a pool, and
Hot tub.
you
Hot
know what
tub.
I'm saying?
Where
I'll
at?
be-
In New Jersey? Where at?
Bro,
Where's this at?
I'm gonna fucking have a house in every single state.
Every state. That
Every
sounds
state,
wild
bro.
for
Every
taxes.
state. Nah, bro. Taxes. I'm gonna be charity work, son. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna have it all a bank in a different
Escort
goddamn
business.
country. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, don't be giving out all the
listening.
don't give out the Jewish mysticism, bro.
Nah, IRS, we capping.
Nah, but honestly, to talk about that, like that feeling of being beat up right now, bro. And I know you're gonna appreciate this because you train in boxing, MMA, all that,
Yeah.
right? What would you say is your main thing? Is it jiu-jitsu, boxing, or which one? Or karate? What's the
Fuck.
beginner?
Well, that's a hard question. Taekwondo, I started. I was a great kicker, phenomenal kicker. I was mediocre, I would say, in that. It's like I was really good for my age at one point, but then, eventually your age group kind of, whatever. And then I went into karate, and all of a sudden my style transformed into something completely undefeatable. And then I would be going into adult divisions at like 15 and like whooping ass. And then jiu-jitsu, I kind of started around that time. And then, I think 7 years deep,
What age was that? You did jiu-jitsu?
I started jiu-jitsu maybe when I was 11, maybe
Oh,
when I was
fire.
10. When I was 10, damn, I don't remember. Maybe 11 or 12, 11 or 12, something around there. And I know I was already in karate or taekwondo. Both of those were already for 5 or 6 years by that point. I did jiu-jitsu. Never really loved it. I actually kind of hated it.
Really?
And and then
I was always so interested in jiu-jitsu. Most of the learning I did around that age before I actually trained with someone around like 16, 17 was all from watching UFC. And I thought jiu-jitsu was dope.
I never even saw UFC by this point. I was still just some kid that watched Karate Kid for all you know. Like, that was real.
Kid.
I like Jackie Chan. I was like that kind of a kid. That was why I did martial arts. It wasn't actually realistic.
Bruce Lee?
Yeah, Bruce Lee. I loved him. But,
GOAT.
it was so actually funny you say the UFC. So at a certain point, by 16, I'm just kind of thinking like this karate stuff, taekwondo stuff is not doing it for me. So, and I had watched Conor McGregor. I was like, wait a second. This shit is amazing.
Nice.
He is phenomenal. I fight like him.
Nice.
I want to be like him.
Conor McGregor is he's dope.
And
Conor changed the game in the sense
right.
of like the bringing that whole showmanship,
Yeah.
which is the reason why people are into professional wrestling, WWE and all that. The showmanship and the like hero versus villain.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
And
played
it made
into
me
that.
it made me so crave the fact that I knew I was a great fighter, so why not let me go and do this actually as a career too. And that's when I went into my first MMA gym. And so to answer your question, which art, I've started to find my favorite art throughout this part of my time. So I go into MMA and I would do kickboxing class and a jiu-jitsu class, in one day, 3 times a week. So I would do 6 classes a week. And then at a certain point, I started to love jiu-jitsu a lot. It was becoming my thing. And then I really delved deep into jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and that became really my favorite thing
Nice.
because I had my MMA fight, and I knew I was a good striker, so I kind of thought, I'll be
I
fine.
wanted to learn the other things.
Yeah. So I fell in love with that, I usually fall in love with my weakness. I think that's an interesting
That's
part.
cool.
Yeah, and
Fall
so
in love with your weakness. I
Yeah,
like that. I
that's-
like that. Put that on a shirt.
put that on a shirt. I like that.
TheWinnerTable.com. Check out.
Remember
the
that. Clip
clothing.
that, Lance. Yeah. So and then I fucking lose the MMA fight to a wrestler, almost knock him out in the second round. So
Okay.
it proved my striking to be good, but my wrestling to be lacking. So it made I fell in love with wrestling even more. If anything, that fight alone made me a better wrestler.
Right.
Like by 10 years. By like somehow like just made me something I never was.
Because you actually
you learn
iron
it.
sharpens iron, and it's like you were with someone that like actually was freaking so developed that you have to learn.
And
from
in
that.
the moment, swinging his sword as hard as he could. Pause.
Yeah,
You
bro,
feel me?
everything just ends up turning like
Tell
that.
you
But
shit,
it's like,
tell you shit.
but it's like for sure he was like a warrior, and then actually training with the warrior.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn.
Shout out Matt Hammerstone. You're a great human being. He still is in contact with me.
He wants
He's
the
a
rematch,
champion.
bro.
I want my no. I'm just kidding. I'm actually scared shit. No, I'm just kidding. I actually would love I would love a rematch at your school. For fun. I mean, if we a little blood.
Put it
that'd
on
be
the
fun.
vlog. Put it on the vlog, bro.
Put it on the vlog, Matt. If you're down, we do a little rematch. Obviously, we won't hurt each other that badly. I feel like we could do it like a controlled MMA spar. I've never done an MMA spar, so that's something that you can maybe help me out with, Matt.
MMA spar. would be
Actually,
dope.
this is me asking for help. Actually, no, don't.
If you're
don't
watching
beat my
that.
ass. Let's actually work. I need help. Yeah, but dude, yeah, great person, and yeah, dude, and then really, I remember like, let me go see if my striking is good. So I went into kickboxing, and I realized really quickly, fuck, my hands suck. I don't have control over them like I thought I did. And that's when I love boxing. So basically, I love boxing and wrestling, almost the
Boxing
two
and wrestling.
basic fucking sports, the ones I didn't do most of my life. And it makes sense. It's a newer art to me in a sense. And I know that wrestling's making my jujitsu better.
Always.
And I literally get up from positions that never made sense in my head, but now do. And boxing, now I'm hitting people like I never thought I could because your
snap.
hands are quick.
Yeah.
Your hands are quick. You're able to control your hands, and the hands are the closest to the person's face. Your leg needs to take a few minutes to travel up. So there's just a whole bunch of factors of me just becoming a better striker.
Definitely.
So to answer your question, boxing, wrestling, definitely with my go-tos. And yeah, dude. I mean, I don't even know how this question, but
I mean, what? So I guess the reason I was asking that because, like, obviously, so I've done wrestling in middle school. Wrestling I
Wow.
always fucked with. I've always done like even backyard wrestling in the
yeah,
sense
you
of
told me you had
professional
like a underground fight.
now that was actually an underground MMA fight. That was pretty
That's fun.
intense.
That's
That
fun.
was basically like, what do? We freaking we put up a match card, did it in my basement, put some mats down, did duct tape, the one little light bulb, had seating from a wedding venue that my friend's dad worked at, and we were able to get it over there, brought that stuff over there, sold cookies. It was a whole operation.
That's
I won my
hilarious.
fight too.
Wow.
TKO. I'm undefeated, bro.
Wow.
Undefeated.
Wow.
I also did one where I think I did a submission too. So I did 2 fights that night. Was in 2 fights and I won both of them. One was submission.
Wow.
One was TKO.
Not to
victory.
burst his bubble, but if it wasn't registered to the state athletic commission, it doesn't count. So fuck you.
Oh, no! I'm underground defeated though.
Yeah, he's underground defeated. Wink, wink. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope.
No,
'cause-
but I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
it wasn't a sanctioned fight. Like we're not professionals. Like
Right.
no one here. Like obviously,
fun.
yeah, it was just fun. Something we put up like a putting on an event basically. So it was like
First time running an event.
First time
right
running
there
an
for
event, and that's the wild thing. The first time running event was actually a MMA style event, which is pretty interesting. But no, that to be said, I did jiu-jitsu, I did some Muay Thai classes, but recently, bro, I'm beat up right now.
You did. So yeah, you told me about
Recently,
this.
yo,
You
listen
did-
to this. I
What's going
went to this boxing gym, bro. First time doing a boxing class, but this place was different, unique. Shout out to Blackout
Oh
Boxing
yeah, you
in
told me
Butler.
about this. You told me
Blackout
about
Boxing in Butler, man. Amazing. Go see my boy Scott. He is an amazing boxing trainer. My first time doing a boxing class, and he has the black light. So he has a whole black light setup where basically you're in there in the black light. The freaking heavy bags are glowing. He has this. It's perfection. But definitely the thing is like you learn the boxing techniques there, and at the same time, like I'm beat up after it, bro. Like my shoulders sore. Dope. Check out that place. That's why I brought that up.
Yeah, but someone else said casting couch.
Wow. Read the comments. Let's do the annual. I mean, not the annual. Let's do the the typical read. Let's read these comments. Read some out.
I will, but I was just gonna finish what you were saying. But yeah, dude, I love that you're doing it, and we should definitely do another little boxing thing.
No,
we'll do
yeah.
a vlog.
I want to keep learning boxing, man, because
Yeah.
boxing is something I think is really dope to learn.
Guys, if you are interested in a vlog, yeah, check it out. We'll definitely leave it in the comments below.
We do a boxing vlog.
Let's see what's going on the live.
Read some comments, and then I want you to play another track off this EP.
Absolutely, I'll play Picture This.
I was gonna say play City Girls.
Oh, you know what, City Girls? No, you know what? I'm gonna play Picture This because
Will you-
because
I mean,
yes,
will you be able to get it?
yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Okay,
Yes,
if
I
you
will.
could, if you could.
Yes, I will. I'll
But
be
I
able
mean,
to just play it on.
I like the.
I'll
whole
be able to play it on Spotify. I don't know what you're talking about, my boy. I'll be able to.
That's what I mean. That's why.
Yeah,
That's, you know,
don't
like
worry about it.
just cut that little
Just don't
section
worry
out.
about it. Either way, so the first comment, brother, I said the first guy said, "What we smoking?"
We are smoking the finest herbs. A little bit of cumin, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion, a little bit of ground bison, and then you put it inside of a kava flour taco. And now you have bison kava tacos, and that is what we are smoking.
Yeah, we smoking on that. All right,
Earl Grey?
Earl Grey. I
are you
choose.
smoking?
I choose the bear.
You choose the bear.
Banana mom. That was.
Bear is a that's a term inside the LGBT community. A bear.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Pop up the definition, Lance. Urban Dictionary definition.
I don't
Pop
feel
it
like
up.
looking it up.
Pop it up!
I'm scared, bro.
Don't let the people down, bro. Pop it up.
No, I'm gonna just move on to the next comment.
No, I'm just saying, don't pop it up now. But I'm
Okay.
saying, in post, pop it up. Move
But
on to the next.
but
guy.
Banana Jones was my college nickname.
Oh,
Mom, is that you? From the same person. Okay.
Mom, is that you?
No.
no.
No, it's not you. No, it's not. I mean, not
Banana
you.
Jones was your nickname from high.
That's a weird nickname, dog.
What was that? Whose nickname was that?
Tyler Vasco. We're just
Good-
gonna
good
call
for
you
him,
out.
man.
We're gonna call you out flat.
Good for him, bro.
Casting couch. That's a good one. Yeah, dude, guys, this is actually purchased from a porn shoot,
You're right.
right?
It
right,
was
Remy?
vintage, dog. It was from the
From the 90s,
from
right?
the 90s. Yeah.
From that
it,
one
it
porn.
was vintage. I mean,
Remy's like, I ain't on this
from
one. Nope.
a porn shoot way back, man. This is history, dude.
Yeah, listen, guys. We will do as we please, okay? And we're gonna. Oh my God, it will look like a casting couch. No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
no,
next
no.
week. It's okay. It's okay. Next week will
I
be
guess
fun.
that's look for. Oh gosh.
Yo,
Man.
shout out to my Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh,
shout out
Much
Chad
love.
Duncan.
Shout out Lord Jesus Christ.
we
man.
we
Brother in
shout
Christ.
out Jesus. Shout out
Brother in Christ, bro.
the other God that I probably am not allowed to say probably for no reason, but we love him too.
Oh, I know what you're saying. The
And
Family Guy episode with that was
Family
a little
Guy
different.
episode, and then
Supposedly that was supposed to be a whole controversial episode.
Right.
Full controversial episode.
Um,
No, or was that South Park?
I have no clue. I
I
don't
think
watch that
Family Guy
stuff.
might have done one, but
I
I
don't
mean,
watch that stuff. And then we have
comment down below if you
my
know.
mom. Oh, okay. We need to alternate rest and work. All living things take rest between activities in this world.
Wait, run that back one more time for Mama Prince.
We need to alternate rest and work. All living things take rest between activities in this world.
Thank you, Mama Prince. That was beautiful, and that was beautifully put. And I'm glad she was actually in the live at this moment to like say that to us.
I love you. Tell
No,
Dad I said I love you.
you, and we appreciate you for saying that, and that's
Yeah, I appreciate
Wisdom.
you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean,
get some rest, bro.
yeah, I mean, I'll get sleep. I'll get sleep. Well, that was the last comment. If you guys want to comment more, please.
We'll
if you,
keep reading them.
Yeah,
so.
you guys could throw your funniest hate comments or your best loved comments. We'll show love right back.
Oh, what was the name? Our hater. We were on.
Oh
the
my
live.
God,
What was his name, bro?
Omar,
Omar.
come back.
Omar, get in the building.
We have
miss you,
beef
bro.
with you, Omar.
We're beefing with Omar.
But let me play
Picture
this
this.
track. It's blowing up on Spotify. Check it out on YouTube, the official music video. You don't want to miss it. Everybody else is seeing
The
it.
music video is so dope. bro.
Like or dislike it. Comment with a love or a hate comment. We love both.
Don't dislike it. Just like it, but comment the hate that you have. So comment the hate below.
Yeah. I mean, if you dislike it, it's still traction. So
I guess it's fine. You can
Yeah.
do whatever you
Yeah,
like.
you could do whatever
I ain't
you
gonna
like.
tell you what to do.
no, but I'm not gonna tell them what to do. You guys could go miss out on the video, but check out
That's
this
true.
song.
Miss out on the video if you want. I mean, but you're watching the podcast. Why
Ain't
not just
no-
go look into the video? You know what
Hold
I mean?
up, why is it not connected? Uh-oh.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
I tried it. No, it's too low, I think.
Oh,
I think
is
I
it?
hear it.
Oh no. All right, we're
Technical
passing it off.
difficulties. Hold on.
Boop, boop, boop. Look at her go. That is exactly what will do it. Yep. You're a genius. I got. Oh, look at you go. All right, Johnny, are you ready to show? Show the world. Okay, I got it.
Run that back.
Oh, you remember that?
Run it back one time, Lance.
Oh, she remembered that. Say it again, Remy.
All right, play that shit. What song is this? Picture this.
It's okay. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Oh no. You
Reciprocate,
can
yeah.
unmute it. I think that's what it is. Oh, okay. We alchemists. That's what we do.
Yo, that's my favorite part right here.
When you starting up a movement, they just got a target on you. Eclipse is coming soon. Sorry to say that. Sorry to teach that. I know it's AI.
Hey, picture this. Ain't no ice up on my wrist.
But I got hella grid. If you got a problem with your boy, then you should build a bridge.
So notorious.
Oh yeah, we do it big. Yeah, I said picture this.
Almost got locked up in corporate when I realized this. Money relatives. Trying to stack it up for my relatives. Can you picture this?
I can't be lost up in the system if they want to know my name. Then I have to introduce them if they want to know my pain. I've been switching through these lanes and these days that's so great. I got game to wanna play. I mean, what else can I say? Yeah. Can you picture this?
She was hopping on my dick, told me she don't wanna quit. She just let that pussy drip, I was grabbing on her hips. Biting on my lips, she be wildin', it's a trip. I be driving, it's a shit when she suckin' Cheeto.
What did she not do, Remy?
Drift, drift, drift.
What did she not do? What did she not do?
Hey.
No, you can't picture this. I took the pictures and I burnt them and I'm better, bitch. Whole lot of W, so I'm about to let them in. Fuck that confusion, not nothing that I'm questioning. I want development. Can you picture this?
I was running through the halls, I was missing class.
You might call that chasing dreams,
But I'm in your past.
they don't wanna talk me down, they can kiss my ass. I just never play around, cause I'm everlast. I be in my bag, yeah, it's effortless. I can't answer less. She be in distress, I can't make a mess. Yeah.
Wait, look at this.
Can you picture this? Pressure on me, I just pose for the camera. Smile from the whip, sip, sip, see, got it like a panda.
Bros like Santana.
Got her emotional,
She love it when her boy sing Havana. Notice what is mine for
like Tony Montana.
credit card scammers.
I saw lighted up some candles.
You gon' watch me pivot. Hold up, I'm not finished. I could go the distance. Can you picture this?
Can you picture this?
Can you picture this?
What? Hey, can you?
Hey,
Hey, can you?
hey.
Hey, can you picture this?
Yeah.
Holla at you.
Drop a bomb for that.
Pew, 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 pew. Riding with you, you was in my whip.
Fire, bro. Let's picture this. Picture this. You can find that on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you listen to your music. Check that out, please. I don't think you'll be disappointed. That's
Guys.
picture this right there.
Guys, no, like it's up to you. It's linked everywhere. You can find it like it's a virus. You know what to do. It's
That's different, bro.
yeah, bro. It's viral like a virus. How
There
about
you
that?
go. Yeah, okay.
Bro, like listen. You know how it's going. You know where we're going. It's only up from here. Picture this
sure.
is only the beginning to all our projects. I mean, just look at how we cooked up a whole new idea with Outside. We already have a plan for a second EP. We're gonna have a trifecta rollout. You guys don't even understand. It's a bigger picture. Picture this, right? It's a bigger picture. You feel me? Because we're not talking just one EP. We're talking a second and a third that makes an entire goddamn album. Have you
Talking
guys thought of that?
catalogs.
We're waterfalling EPs to make an album.
That's pretty cool.
We're waterfalling the singles into the EPs to make.
My waterfall the singles to the EPs to the singles to the album to
Yep,
the
yep.
yeah, that's
You guys don't even know it.
but no, for sure. I think
Just
this is a vibe, man. What's time looking like?
Well, 5 minutes left. Wow, we cooked up that quick.
Right, we were rocking. We were playing music, going. I wanted to play. The reason I wanted to play City Girls because Remy hasn't heard that one, and she first time heard Outside too.
I feel like Cash Stacks is better.
Cash Stacks to play Remy?
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe this felt quicker than any podcast I've ever done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
It was vibing for sure, and that's why.
I almost feel bad, like I have been missing the whole podcast. I feel like I haven't been here, Remy. What's going on?
We gotta do 2 hours.
Yeah, we need to do 4 hours.
We're gonna keep rocking.
Well, this is why we need a little payment plan. Yeah, we need to do packages. That's why the package would be awesome. Okay, there we go. All right,
Shout
ready
out
for
to
this
the
song?
Sesh House, everybody.
You ready for this song?
This one's called Cash Stacks. Also on the Picture This EP.
Check it out.
Oh yeah, I
Released
always
everywhere.
forget about this one. This one's fucking fire.
Amazing.
Watch this pre-chorus
We were
right here.
recording this during UFC
Oh yeah. One of
UFC
those
300.
This one's dope. Watch this right here.
Hey. Just to save me a section.
Blessing.
Trying to find the pieces where I left them. Rub inside my cup, yeah, the red one.
It's a blessing. Chasing thrill, coming down my mind. Just leaving love behind. You just telling lies. LP from the 9 will be singing her a song with a melody. Shawty looking sweet, she my remedy.
Yo.
Walk on water, yeah, it's Johnny Skywalker. Slick Rick talking. Deficit, medicine. Damn,
Fire.
shit.
Fire.
I do like this
never
one.
plan
Yo, this
to
might be my
fo-
new favorite
I forgot
song.
about this one.
This
I ain't
one's
never planned
heat.
to fold just in case you didn't know.
Spotify be pushing the fuck out of this.
Fire outro. Watch the outro.
I was rolling.
Off of Molly and a perky. Yeah. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Yeah. What else? W. Nah, yeah. See, I forgot about that one. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
what'd you
that
think about that one?
one.
Even
Fucking-
that beat. It's all, this whole EP is engineered, by the way, by the same, I mean, not engineered. Engineered by me.
You mean produced? Yeah.
Produced
also,
by
like, we did
Decky.
a combined, collaborated engineering on that, so it was really dope the way we were able to bring all those together.
Absolutely. And D-Key, shout out D-Key. He's
All those beats are from
beats-
Diki?
What's up? Yeah, shout out Jesus Christ again. We love Jesus. And I love everybody. That's that. There you go. But what do you call it? Yeah, the EP. Shout out D-Key. What did you think? This is the same.
Wait, Diki
same
made
beat
all
maker.
those beats though?
All the beats are the same. This whole EP is made
Seriously,
by the same
we
guy.
should hit him up, bro. We should
should
have
hit
him on
him.
the podcast.
Oh,
Bro, that's the mission. Let's hit him up. Let's have him on the podcast.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. What you think about this one? This one's different color.
It's the same vibe.
as outside. Interesting.
With the which one?
With the pills. With the pill
Oh yeah,
mention.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, that's kind of what this one went for with the chorus. You could absolutely say that. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
It is catchier. Cash stacks, money racks, and then we repeat.
I mean, it's like a chant, like the chants that you just, that's kind of what that one was going
Did
for.
you notice we were changing up the hook a lot? It was, or not changing up the hook, but inside the lines it sounds same, but it's like all we do is get it bad, cash stacks, money racks. Don't you know we want it bad, cash stacks, money racks. I ain't never looking back, cash stacks, money racks. A word.
It is a journey.
It's a journey with the lyrics. We love to hear that. Yo, guys, if you haven't checked out the EP, please do. It's just
dropped.
we want
definitely check it out. The
we-
music video as well.
Yeah, we want to be more your ears. Not bless it. We want to
No,
be
honestly,
more.
like tell your if you got some constructive criticism, what it is, just
We
check
wanna
it
hear
out.
it.
As artists, like people creating stuff, we love to just put this thing that has been created out of thin air, which is music that came from one energy, and now you're putting that energy on the world, which comes from one soul. And it's like I always say, music is kind of like a library. Idea is almost like a library, and it's like each time you're looking for one, you're gonna pull a book off the shelf, and it's like you're able to bring that book off the shelf depending on how long you're in that library. So whatever you want to do, whether it be music, like if you're in the library constantly, you're gonna have different books you're pulling down, different energy. And that's, I'm just here to say, listen, here's this story, and I would love if you could check it out.
Yeah, guys, picture this, the EP. I would say that in total, for me to sum it up, it's a good way to sum up a journey of you and I as well, and what we've been going through. It's a beautiful way to explain darkness and light and their contrast. And we have more EPs to contrast each other, as well as it is all to then tell the final story of our big album, which is The Final Picture. And maybe that is even what we'll call the album.
The final picture. That's cool.
The final picture, the big picture even.
Big picture. Yeah, that's cool.
Hey guys, this is the beginning to something revolutionary. The Renaissance is here. Like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate all the support we've been getting on this podcast. You guys have been flooding the likes. Maybe get this video to 50 likes. That'd be amazing. If not, 5 likes is awesome. No, we've been killing it. You guys have been going past 20, 30 likes. I mean, I know that sounds small, but one day we'll be asking y'all for the 50 million likes, and
50 million. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot.
No, that's doable. And
it's always doable. Everything's doable.
Yeah, guys.
I just want to
everything's
say this,
doable.
guys. Comment your manifestation, something you're working on, in the comments below. The winner mentality is just the mentality to say, you know what, I can do it, and that's the thought of it. So I just want to say thank you for tapping in. This is Johnny Walker.
This is Lance Prince. We love you.
And this has been the Winner Table Podcast.
Subscribe, like, comment. Check out Picture This EP once again. Find it linked on all platforms. It'll be linked absolutely everywhere.
Don't forget the website as well, www.thewinnertable.com.
Popped up right here on the screen, thewinnertable.com. Click the link in the bio as well. It'll be right there. Social media, Lance Prince. Social media,
Drunk on Johnny Walker.
Perfect.
W.
We love you.